Hey there, beautiful entrepreneurs. This is Mentor Shelley from Mentor Shelley Consulting, here to help your company or you, depending on if you are a solopreneur or not, become better every day. And I want to make sure that you are here. Drop a like, say hello as you're coming in. And of course, if this is your first time meeting me, I am Mentor Shelley, the HR consultant that is here to help the solopreneur specifically, not only to not just to help them along the way in their process of hiring their first employee, but making sure they're compliant with all human resources and employment law as they're doing so, and actually hiring that first employee with a bit of ease. And of course, guys, as you're coming in, drop a like, say hello. And if you're not sure, or if you've never if you're you're starting this business and it's growing like weeds, but you have no idea what to do to hire your first assistant, stick around. I'm going to give you guys a little bit more time to get in here, and we're going to get started. Stay tuned. Beautiful people, this is Mentor Shelley. For those of you that are just coming in, say hello, drop a 1 in the comments, where you are hailing from, and maybe the company that you are repping at the moment, or your company, your baby. Some people refer to their business as their child if they don't have children, or their second child, because it requires so much time and attention, which is totally understandable. Now, let's grab here. We're going to go ahead and get straight into our talking points tonight. Bad at hiring. I want to make sure that is not the case going forward tonight, because I want you guys to know that going through this process, it is not an easy task, of course. But we want to make sure that you have what it is you need in the job market, not in the job market space, but in the business space, to make sure that you are truly successful. Now, let's see here. We are going to, want to make sure that we have this in check here. All right. We're going to share this, particular window. All right. We're going to share the presentation tonight. All right. So, bad at hiring. I don't want you to stay there. You can be bad at something, but be great at other things. And I do not want you to stay there. Of course, guys, most solopreneurs try to hire an assistant the wrong way, because number one, it's understandable, because you don't have the experience. You may not have ever had to hire anybody before. Let's be clear here. You're running a business, you're learning how to navigate through that. What makes you think, what makes people think that you understand how to go through that process? Let me see here. Let's make sure we have everything here so you guys can see everything. Hold on. All right. Make sure you guys can see everything. Okay. All right. Stop sharing for a moment here. All right. Let me make sure this is being broadcasted properly, because sometimes some of these things can be a bit quirky at best. Okay, let's go ahead and do just that. There we go. All right. Now, let's see here. Okay, there we go. All right, so most entrepreneurs try to hire an assistant the wrong way. How do we talk? How is it the wrong way? You guys might ask. Most entrepreneurs try to hire because they throw together a generic job post, unfortunately, and there's a way to do that so it's not generic and it actually fits the needs of your current business. Number two, you attract the wrong people or no one at all because of how the approach that is taken to go ahead and try to attract the right type of people. The wrong way, you waste hours interviewing unqualified candidates, and there are ways that I will absolutely help you to make sure you do not, and I say, and I repeat, you do not do this to yourself or to your future employee. Now, hiring a person is truly not like waving a magic wand and expecting the miracle, expecting a miracle worker without clear strategy, because you're setting yourself up and your future employee for failure. It is vastly important not to make sure that you're approaching this situation with a plan. I know it's difficult. Your time is pivotal because you're building a business, and building your business is your priority. But in doing so, you also want to make sure that your first hire, right? It's not impossible, right? It's not, hiring is not impossible. And a lot of entrepreneurs give up at this phase because hiring your first assistant should save you time, not create more work. However, you have to do this the right way. And that's what we're here to talk about tonight. Okay? So instead of talking about it, we're going to be about it. Number one of the things you don't want to do is have a vague job description, because it is going to be disastrous down the line. Looking for someone to help you with various tasks is the most common job posting you see, and it's also the worst because that doesn't give you any kind of context as to what they want, what the business owner wants. If you are looking for a job and business owner, you have to be more specific as to what it is that you're asking this person to do. Okay. And you also have to put a decent job description together. You can't just throw something together. If you really want this person to help you get your business to the next level, you have to be way more strategic than this. A moment of truth. Hiring your first assistant or your first employee should save you time, not create more work, but we have to do it the right way. So let's jump right into step one, okay? Ask yourself, as a business owner, what are 5 to 7 or 10 tasks that are eating up your time right now, right? That are eating up your time, but not actually growing your business. That may be some administrative tasks. That may be some customer service tasks. That may be things like, let's see here, inbox management, which a virtual assistant can do. Scheduling and calendar management. Don't double book, which also a virtual assistant can do. Customer support, data entry, invoicing. Data entry, invoicing, and follow-up can be handled by, some portions of that can be handled by AI. Some portions of that can be handled by a virtual assistant. Now, write down at least 5 tasks that you know for sure is taking up a lot of your time, but is not producing direct money for your business. Go ahead. Listen, I'm not opposed to you grabbing a notebook and paper, a notebook, pen, or you're typing, or you're taking notes on your phone. It is important. Write down at least 5 tasks that takes you 2+ hours that you would be happy to delegate to a virtual assistant, or to your first employee. Okay. Now, let's see here. Okay. Number 2. Use the plug and play job description template, which I'm going to go over right now. Now, we're going to go through this kind of fast. So I want to make sure that you have what you need. Okay. Great job title, virtual assistant for your business name. Bad job title, operations guru. No, because they're not going to know the operations unless you teach them the operations of your business. So using operations guru is not a great title. Why? Mission statement. Why is this important for the people coming into your organization to know? You will be my right hand handling daily operations so I can focus on growing the business. Your role is to take things off my plate and ensure everything runs smoothly without me micromanaging. You have to literally put some of those things in words because people have to understand the purpose of them being there. Whether they're physically in front of you or they're virtually, you're hiring them virtually, they're working maybe overseas, or they may be working here in the US of A. They have to understand what the mission is. And your mission, should they want to complete it, they know that they're there to assist you. What else should the job description have along with mission statement? It should have key responsibilities, which, remember those tasks I was telling you to list earlier? Those are things that are going to go into key responsibilities. Skills and experience. What skills are you going to be expecting from them? What is it that they need to do to be able to help you manage your business? What are they going to need to do to be able to help your business succeed? Success metrics. How are you going to let them know that they're winning at their job? You're going to have to put some framework and measurements around what it is that they're doing. This is also going to be included in the job description. And last, of course, how to apply. Put specific instructions on how to apply for the position, whether it's something as simple as send your resume to XYZ email, or click this button to apply, or something very simple. But you'd be surprised how many people get stuck there. If they get stuck there, then that's not the assistant, or that's not the person for your organization. You want somebody that's going to be able to at least follow directions. Okay, so that's a way to figure out what it is that they need. Now, step 3. Once you have had the job description finished, the job description sometimes can take a lot of time, depending on how dedicated you are to actually putting it together. And I will have a resource within the next 24 hours available on my website at mentorshelley.com/HR-cons, where you can click to actually use this guide to develop a very comprehensive job description. That's not available right at this very moment, but it will be completed by my assistant by within the next 24 hours. So look out for that. I will post a notice on LinkedIn and on YouTube, letting you guys know that that resource is ready and available. Now, step 3, posting this particular position in the right places, not just job boards. LinkedIn is a great place to post. Virtual assistant, communities is also a great place to post, and referring, your network, your current warm network, people people that are in businesses, people that know a lot of different people. Get referrals from other business owners, because they're usually connected to very competent people that really do want to work and really do want to, if they're going to sign up to go ahead and do a job, that they're going to do it to completion and not going to be incompetent. Pro tip: make sure that you are sending the job post directly to people in your network, asking, Who do they know that is a great fit for my current needs my current needs for an assistant for my business? This is my first time hiring somebody. Do you know anybody that's really good at this and that? So that's also a way you can be communicating with your network via email or voicemail or inbox, or over the phone. It depends on how you connect with your network. Or maybe you're in a group, of entrepreneurs, or you're in groups for different industries, things of that nature. Connect with your group to make sure that you are spreading the word that you're in need of a new employee, but you want to get the right employee. Okay, making sure. Now, you post the jobs in the right place, making sure that you're sending it to at least 5-10 people in your network or in networking type of groups. Now, once you've sent out these applications, it is important to put screening steps in the process, because it's not just I want help, but you want the right type of help. Okay, too many entrepreneurs jump straight to interviews and waste their time. Before you schedule an interview, do a pre-screening email test. Okay, give specific instructions in an email, right? Once they apply, respond to them with a specific email test. If they don't follow specific directions based on your email, that's a person you don't need to waste your time with. Also, do a short video interview over the phone. You can do a phone interview or a video interview through the computer like we're talking now. Ask them, tell me about a time that you solved a problem without waiting for instructions. Why do you want to ask this question? If they struggle to answer, they may need constant hand-holding, and you do not want that for your organization. Okay? You want to make sure you're hiring somebody that's a self-starter that will take the initiative to do what is necessary to make sure that things get done. You want to have someone on your team that takes initiative to handle tasks and to handle the duties of their job without being handheld all the time. So it's important to know what type of team member you are about to hire. Even before you interview them, go ahead and do this 2-step process. It's important. Number 5. Now, step 5, your assistant first 30 days should be focused on, once you have decided, you've gone through the interviewing process, you've determined that they are a good fit based on the interview, then of course your assistant's first 30 days, once you get them hired on and do all the necessary things, employment compliance wise to get them hired on, they have first 30 days, you should be focused on clear training and expectations. First week, give them their tools, the proper SOPs that is going to help them function on the job, and also a list of priority tasks. Within the first 30 days, you should be scheduling check-ins to ensure they're hitting the success metrics. Where are they getting the success metrics from? That's on the job description that you should have developed throughout this process. Now, I know we went through a lot of information and it sounds like I'm kind of breezing over it. But as a business owner, let me truly ask you this. Okay? Do you want to do all of this by yourself? From the job description to interviewing to going through the screening process to hiring to doing all of this. Do you want to do this by yourself? You are welcome to do that. And when my free gift is available, which is the job analysis guide, you can start with that by getting the job description together. But that's only the beginning pieces of your process. Do you want to handle that by yourself? If the answer to that question is no, Then here is what Mentor Shelley is going to offer you as a solopreneur. I will help you to create a custom job description that attracts the right type of assistant or the right type of employee to your organization. I also screen and interview candidates for you, so you only meet with the best ones. And I have a bigger, larger, more more concise screening process that applies to your specific industry based on the conversations or based on the agreement that we have. Because I want to make sure that you get the right candidate as much as you want to get the right candidate, so you can get business going and start to streamline your process and start to scale your business. I ensure all hiring, compliance, and onboarding is set up correctly, whether it be with the proper documents, making sure we do the proper background and drug screenings, and in making sure they're compliant. We're making sure we remain compliant with our hiring process. And I want to make sure you don't waste any time or money with the wrong hire. Now, if you're looking for help and you want to jump on and get started with that, go ahead and schedule a call with me at mentorshelley.com/HR-cons. You can go to the bottom of that and click on the first blue button to schedule your call with me. Now, this is something that I will definitely work to partner with you. And if you were looking for not just a one-time hire, but if you're looking for ongoing services, HR services, remain compliant, things of that nature, if you're looking to build your team, then I can definitely help you with that as well, with ongoing retainer services. So in either case, if you do not want to do any of this, or you're looking for help in this area, go ahead and schedule the HR strategy call with me at mentorshelley.com/HR-cons. And of course, for those who joined me tonight, I want to make sure that you have what you need to at least get started with this process. I am going to have that free gift available on that same page at mentorshelley.com/HR-cons. What we will do is have that gift available to you within the next 24 hours. And of course, if you have additional questions or concerns and you're not sure, where to go next, so to speak, okay? Or if you have questions and you just want to have a conversation, you have a quick question that is not as in-depth, that does not require a consultation, you can go to mentorshelley.com/contact, where you can leave me a voicemail by clicking the voicemail tab on the right-hand corner of my website. And you can leave a voicemail there, or you can leave a message on that same page, and I'm more than happy to respond to your email or voicemail within 24 hours. At the end of the day, I want you to know that you have a business consultant, an HR consultant that is here to help you make the right hire the first time, so you don't waste money or time with turnover costs and things of that nature. But in order for you to do that, we want to make sure that you hire the right way the first time. And as you're watching this, if you're watching this at a later time, go ahead and like the video, comment, and share this with other solopreneurs looking to hire their first employee, but wanting to do it the right way. This is Mentor Shelley, the HR consultant, here to help your organization to become better every day. Thank you so much for your time, and you have a good one. Good night.